Okay, Gracie, now we're going to take a look at your freestyle from the side view above. And as you're starting here, that's nice. You pulled up from the elbow, okay, but the elbow's got to continue leading the way into the pull. One of the things I think that's hurting your shoulder roll is this movement here. So you pulled up with your elbow, but then the hand immediately tries to take over and get in front. So you drop that elbow back a little bit. You can see the angle, the elbow's backwards. I would like to see it a little higher with the elbow here at this point, and the hand still trailing behind the elbow a little bit, and that will give you a little bit better shoulder roll in terms of your stroke and help. But you are getting the elbow up, and it's a good position here as you're coming forward. We just want that hand to trail a little bit longer. And then as you're coming forward, that's nice entry. Hand is turned a little sideways, so the thumb is down. So if I back it up a frame, you can see you're entering with the hand to the side with the thumb down. And we want to enter flatter so the palm is down. We don't want the hand on the side, so we don't want the palm facing out towards the lane rope, okay? We want the palm facing flat down towards the bottom. So the same angle with your hand, but we want the hand with the thumb and fingers on the same level, same plane, so your palm is pointing straight down. As you enter that way, you're going to keep your hand probably a lot more in front of your shoulder than if it enters and you turn from the side to palm down. So it's palm down here, but you had to turn the hand to get there. That could be some of the movement that you have getting out wide with your stroke that we'll see on the front view and the other side view. Now when you go to the left side, you can see how flat that hand was. You're not really raising this arm from the elbow. You're doing it with the hand. So it was really straight. Now it's a little bit bent, but the hand is leading the way around in the stroke. And that's not what you want. You want at this position for this elbow to be up higher and the hand to be being pulled forward from the elbow. So the elbow and the shoulder. And yours is being pulled forward from your hand and wrist. So as you're coming around, it swings really low and really wide. And that's going to create some of the width on your pull too, because it's going to get you out wider. And you can see where the kick over here, the foot is over here trying to compensate for this wide, low angle on your arm. And if we can get that elbow up and get that straighter, the kick will stay in the water, it'll stay a lot straighter, and your rotation will be a lot better from a high elbow rather than that low elbow that you're swinging out wide. And then you can see here, it creates a bend in the wrist because you're trying to get your hand in at the right angle, but because your elbow is so low, it creates a bend in the wrist. And we want that wrist to be straight. We want that angle to be here as you're coming into the water with a higher elbow in terms of that entry point. And that will be a lot more helpful and straighten out the shoulder roll a little bit and give you a little bit more of a catch in the water. So breath is low into the side there. On the breath stroke, you can see how high that elbow got, and it got in a nice position. Just turn the hand a little bit at your entry, and again you can just see how low the left side is. We've got to get the left side up. Now some of that can be helped by breathing to the left, doing drills where you're breathing to the left to give you a little bit more balance on that side. But those are contributing factors. The eyes being so high, looking straight forward, the left arm, the elbow swinging around and being so low and swinging your arm around is hurting your rotation in terms of your shoulders and creating that wide catch that you have. So if we can work on those couple of items, we can get in a better position. We want the left to look a lot more like the right here. And just there, your elbow lets the hand take over. I'd still like to see the elbow in front at that point. But that will be a much better position to be in. And again, you can just see how you're swinging that arm around. We want to be high elbow on both sides to have balance in our stroke, and that's a little bit unbalanced, and I think it's helping to contribute to some of the issues you're having with your freestyle. and another good view. So we got 4 good views of your freestyle as you're trying to swim it. We'll come through the wall and then look at the other side again from the other angle. The front views, I think, tell the most about where you're trying to pull from and the loss of power. But again, you can see that left arm swinging around. Nice high elbow on the right side. We want to get that on the left side as well. We have a little more bend on that one, but it's still very low. And I think that'll help the shoulder rotation and help you enter in front of the shoulders and get your catch in the right place.